The Hispanic community in America is breeding 1.4 children per year. Every year, boom, 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 like rabbits. On my street alone, the first house is Mexicans on, second house Mexicans on, next house is white guy, then us, then the next house Mexicans, the next house Mexicans, the next house Mexicans, the next house is, and I'm not speaking Hispanic Americans. I'm not speaking of Latino Americans. Okay, none of them speak English. Ain't none of them supposed to be here, but they all here living a good life. The one back here that's been terrorizing me for the last 2 or 3 years. Illegal immigrant. All of them. Property values collapse every time. I've got some wild conspiracy theories that people fed into about clones and this, that, and the other, because I have a picture in my phone that questions President Trump being a human. I've got a photo in my phone from a news conference, and right there I'm sitting there watching the news conference. Trump gets up to walk away, and his nose disappears from his face on live TV. Nose gone. Guys, if you did not know, Obama was not the first black president in America. He didn't win the election. You know that, right? He did not win the election. It was given to him. He dang sure didn't win a second term. It was given to him. Wow, he is so good. People thought their vote in twice. If not for President Ronald Reagan, guess what, guys? We wouldn't be flooded with illegals right now because that was him. Here's the biggest shocker of all. I mean, guys, if you didn't know, Joe Biden did not win the election. This was the biggest landslide in American history. No, it's for protection of America because America's out of control. Biden's crime bill is why our prisons are as big as they are. That was Biden. He put more innocent black men in prison than anybody. He did it more. You could restart the Klan right now and give them 2,000 goddamn hooked up buildings with all the pretty white sheets you can imagine, and they could not do the damage to the African American community that jackass Biden did. There are still men and women today sitting in U.S. prisons over one bag of pot. Nobody says that. Oh, no, that was somebody else did that. I'm supposed to tell my daughter, who's 18, honey, if you want to be successful in life, you got to find the right desk to crawl up underneath. When she's not even black. This is my story actually is, and my reality of life actually is. If you got just the least little bit of faith, how did all them senators and congressmen make these 5-page speeches within 3 minutes of Congress being overran by the tyrannical terrorists from the Trump campaign? They had it all written out. They were just ready to go, boop, 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 ready to rock and roll. It was all a show. Here's my problem with the show. A few minutes previous to the show, Donald Trump says, let's all walk to the Capitol and tell her how we feel. Let's all walk to the Capitol and tell her how we feel. What? Let's all walk to the Capitol and tell her how we feel. The world showed how much they love Donald Trump. God, did you know that the Amish were in horses and buggies carrying Trump flags across America? You dang right. The Amish. These people don't have a TV. That's why they voted for him. Guess what? The Simpsons were right again. The dude with the horse. The Simpsons, 20 years ago, predicted another one. Amazing how they do that. Familiar spirits. You better walk away from that. It's in the Bible. Stay away from familiar spirits. That dear woman, Amy, shot in the back of the head. Let me see if I can get it up. Eating the bodies of children. As crooked as a day is long. Laboratory jerk-offs. The Ark of the Covenant was a nuclear power plant, and they could chant into it and tell the ark what to destroy. That's the insanity. Comfort me, you prepare a table before me right in front of my enemies. That's power. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows. It didn't say God's going to save you from all them mean people. While I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil and my cup overflows. It doesn't say it's going to be easy. You're going to make it. He's going to put you in the pit. With everyone that hates you and despises you. I'm getting attacked with every weapon you ain't never heard of. With all these voices in my head so loud I can't hardly think. My spine's on fire right now. I'm walking through the valley of the shadow of death, but I will fear no evil because he is with me. Your rod, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me right in front of my enemies. All this crap that you can't see that's destroying the earth right now, those ain't aliens flying around. They are demons. They're coming from another dimension. Ghostbusters movie where that jerkaloc's putting the pink slime in the sewers to bring about all the hate and the evil to bring Vigo. Is it satellites? What are those? Satellites are where? Did you know in Revelations, you can go back through in there, it says that one of God's, that he opens up one of the seals and 140,000 stars fall from the sky. What's that sound like? You think stars really falling from the sky? When China drops the EMP and all our defenses drop from the sky, when all power goes out, anything with a computer chip in it's fried. What happens then? That's what happens then. And the earth goes dark. China drops an EMP. Guess what happens? We don't have a defensive system. The world's getting ready to fall because America did. America failed. It's over. Of course, I'm a terrorist now. I'm a terrorist now because Donald Trump said, go to the Capitol, destroy it, rip it to the ground and build it back. That's constitutional. The wheels are in motion. Boom, they set the bomb off. You got 3 minutes. Guess what? The clock is ticking. Is going to save us. He won the election of 2020 by an overwhelming landslide. I am absolutely blown away that you've stuck with me. I love you, and I hope they don't shut me down, but it's going to happen. Just know that's my email address. You can reach me there. If you got a dime to spare, they might shut my YouTube, PayPal back on or not, but if not, I love you. Get your houses in order. Pray for you more than you pray for yourself, because the end is coming.